So we were filming ourselves. Ourselves. The fallen angels. And the whole thing recapitulated over again. It's Milton. I see, that's why I was in that century, the 16th, 15th, 14th century. That's why I saw Laura. Laura Milton. Yes. Strolling up and down in his gown, his white gown, trying to write down in the turret, looking up at the heavens, the clouds, the universe over the trees and the plains in Europe of this 16th, 17th, no, earlier than that, 17th, 15th century it is now. Yeah. Plains vacant. That poem he's found. Clear of the sea, she looks out to sea over the opening. Clear of the sea, the church. Will you be there next year? With summer and earth. To turn, to reverse, to reveal the entry to the universe, the key over the clitoris fits perfectly and turns, etching the clock, click, 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 round the code. Opens Ozymandias, a broken down to enter and disappear. This film crew war. Here it comes again. Quick, get out, quickly. Get out, quickly, squeeze through, that's it. Squeeze through like Jonah in the whale, it's like a vaginal wall. Oh, it's opening now, it's a membrane, yes, it's easy, it's jelly. Got it, quick, stroke up there, up the entrance behind the clitoris, yeah, that's been drawn in this huge Ozymandias female side that's become perfect and white marble and ivory and Laura... In and up the vein, out behind the head. That's it. I'm coming forward. I'm getting onto the balcony, and there's the crown above. It's I've got it. I'm out. It's good God. I can hear the people. New York. Statue of Liberty. Balcony. Crown. Dome. I'm outside the eyes that the French gave to the United States to commemorate the face of Antoinette secretly inside. I see, look at them. I can see them. There it is. Time's changing before my eyes. I've still got the secret. I've brought it back with me. The time machine, pirate machine, is hidden behind the pituitary gland, and it's the brooch, the ruby, and I can keep it for all time, and I can use it. Look, I'm twinkling. The music changes. There it is, 1930s, New York, Fifth Avenue, streets, the Pinners. There's the department store above Macy's. God, there's Vera Miles dancing, the 50s. Oh, this is wonderful. I can see it all. I can live in the eras that brought me joy. The flick of a finger with this switch turning orgy. Oh, I've got it now. I can see. Each of these forces are creating inner alliances. Sometimes they're thwarting my voice, my ability to make vowels and sounds. Yeah. Spit it out. Right. But Jersey forms an alliance sometimes with the light. Exactly. Marigold. Sometimes black forms an alliance with white. Sometimes evil forms an alliance with good. Sometimes evil isn't evil. Evil isn't black, necessarily. It's white. Evil is white. Other times, white is evil, black is good. They're just labels. They're just descriptive names that have nothing to do with the person. But the point is, different alliances are formed. All the characters, Richard Marble, James Devine, they form an alliance at one time. Then Geoffrey Pringle, in my mind. Then Jersey, she forms an alliance with Geoffrey Pringle. Then it switches. Then she forms it with Von Heydrich. Then with Richard Marble, etc., etc., etc. Sometimes Marigold forms it with Geoffrey Pringle. Yes, all these women in there on the left side, they're all, if you look into the mirror, you can see them. They're all down there shining yellow, and they're forming an alliance in levels with the right-hand side. It's an executive kingship crown, monarchy. It's the monarchical mirror in heaven. Heaven being outside the narrow definitions that we've in the West developed to express ourselves. Right. It's the phenomena outside the narrow, slab or coffin, I call it. Yeah, if you've got no growth. Right, say school thinking, education, legal thinking, just narrow, solicitor thinking, just thinking in a certain way. A time. It's not necessarily what is. But there are all these different alliances, and they're all swirling. See, what they do is when they join, they frustrate the person within whose mind they are existing. And they thwart him. Yeah, they're like vines all choked, or in a living boa constrictor that's all wound round and round and round and round and round the soul, and it's tightening, choking him to death. Jersey cut his throat. She let him breathe. She cut the binds, the boa constrictor. Yeah, the chains. She let him breathe. So she saved him. Yeah, and murdered Vines, James Devine. Yep, who was the goody-goody, just suffocating himself. And an alliance was formed with Von Heydrich or Jersey, which broke the chains. Yep, because it was alien and unorthodox. And it destroyed the stereotype. And out of it grew growth. That's it. Milton was blind within his soul. Yeah. And paradise was regained. After the plane, rose, flew again. So it was the eye that saw everything. His eye. Yes, it was behind bars first and then free. Right. Because it was this barrier in the brain. So we've been tracking this flight from one side of the brain to the other across the barrier. He got across the barrier but crashed, and we were making a film. The film in his mind, his imagination. That's the film that we've been making. Yeah, tracking. Right. And now we put it before him, right? In the mirror, as it were, like the lake, the lady in the lake. This is the Arthurian legends, right? The lady in the lake throws the sword to Arthur. Bedivere throws it back at the end, or doesn't, and Arthur knows, and that's what we heard in the last scene, that the lady in the lake is throwing out, or producing, or throwing out to him pages of the diary, the notes, the lyrics, the script. Yeah. And he's writing them down. It's the sword, it's Excalibur. Yeah. The imagination's coming forth. There she is. The imagination's coming forth, and we're filming it. The pirate machine captures the film in the brain. This crash. So our eye is outside looking into his brain, watching the images of the film crossing from one side to the other over the barrier, the brain barrier, into what the poets call the feminine, the alchemists call the feminine side, and or back again. It's X and Y. So when he was at rest and brought in and measured his head, his brain, X and Y, that's the measurements. Right, and they fit in. And his co-pilot, whom we recorded on the film, the radar, she was Y and X. Yeah. Marie. That's it. We were making this film. We, the angels, were making this film. Where are the angels? Where didn't aware of it. Of course, we're Lucifer, half angel, half human. We're stuck in this dimension. Look, I'm looking out the window at the turret at Brisbane. Of course, we're the half angels, half humans, half... My wings are broken. My wings are broken. That's the flight. I can see it now. My God, I can hear it. It's a crack. The windscreen smashed to pieces and shut. My wings have been broken in half. God, the plane's crashing, going down. The wings have been... God, the fire. They've broken in half. The fibre. It's the whole spine of the plane's been cracked and smashed. And I've cracked. My God. My head's in this ground like a plot. Whole body stuck off like the back of a rocket or a ship or a plane crash. Charred body. It's just a frame now, trickling, flickering of flames. Head's buried, I'm suffocating. I've got to dig myself out. This coffin. Swallowed up area. Can't breathe. It's like I'm looking straight into a flat wall, a dirt wall. Yeah. As if I'm faced by it. God, that's it. Extricate myself out of this body. Oh God, thank God. It's dead. Right, I can stand outside the body now and look at it. What's it got on the side of this plane? What's it say? SS Spirit of what? Lucifer? Ah, yes, I see. God, as I'm blinking and looking at it, it's a ship. HMS. My God, I see. Right. We must have come down and crashed from God up there. Yeah. Killed. Dismembered. Right. I see now. This is the Mary Dear, the wreck. Pick up these broken wings. Gotta try and get them, paper mache them together again. See if I can work them out. See if I can fly. Used to fly. Used to be able to fly. Used to be able to work. All I'd do is just think, concentrate on Audrey, and snap! I'd fly instantly. The other dimension. Like a whip crack. Bang. So that's really what the wings were. The metaphoric. Okay, so I'm stuck in now. If I can breathe very well. There's not much oxygen. God, I can see my God, what's that coming over the horizon? My God, shooting. God, it's a film crew. My God, they're just riding past. Shooting. I get it now. My God. Someone in there's for real, though. They've shot him down and they've trampled on him and killed him. And my God, there they are. They're expressing it now to a camera and being paid a check. Oh, God, now they're going around and doing it all over again and chasing. Oh, I recognise him. It's number 1 of number 10 of that group that they had that they put in there that got stuck. Right, I get it now. There's no one else. This whole place is just utopia. Free land, yeah. Oh, I got it now. There's camera crews galloping around and showing it to... Who are they showing it to? Just a few. 4 or 5. Yeah. Watching. Having a few drinks. Getting bloated. I see. Dolls. Nobody else now. Right, if I can get these wings fixed, I can fly out of here. It's the key. Vault.